Huzzah, motherfuckers.
The boulder is conflicted.
F off.
I got good pull-out game. What a fucking moron.
It's 11:30. Let's just go over the paperwork one last time before I turn it in. Just to make sure it's all correct. Guard check, we'll want to see that, so I'll separate that. I only want to fill out a couple things on this. I think I've said this before. That was labeled as spam. The more signatures I do, the lazier I get with them. What's the date today?
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Just making sure you're up and heading over to DC to get your load.
I don't think I've ever been called by work before and have my phone literally have it come up as spam risk. That's cool. Switch it to on duty though, so relax. Now I'm putting in the post trip dent or scratches in metal frames or sidewall. I don't know for a fact if the walls of the trailer have metal in them or not, so that could be a very unnecessary clarification. But the frames, I'm referring to like the edges that hold in the sidewalls. Well, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. Well, I should have saved that joke for later. Ooh. I'm at the DC. I'm parking my trailer. And I'm gonna unhook, go and swap the paperwork for the new paperwork. The new, faster, stronger, more powerful paperwork. I'm not sure how any of that works. I'm sure no one has ever described paper like that before. Air outside is freezing my eyeballs. Using one arm to steer the damn wheel. I didn't mean to hit the accelerator that hard, but that's fine. Sweet! I got the landing gear above the pad, hopefully. Alright. Let's go unhook a trailer. First, what we're gonna do with night shot on is we've got a handle here. Ow. And this allows us to bring the landing gear down. So we're just going to do that so that the trailer doesn't fall forward when we disconnect it. Sometimes it can be really annoying to get these handles to even work and move the trailer around. One-handed cheese! Strongman Bruno. You can hear all that hissing as the weight of the trailer comes off the air suspension or whatever it is. We're gonna pull this handle back here. No, we're not, because it's still locked in there. We're gonna pull out this thing, the emergency air line. That puts air to the, supplies air to the trailer when air is let into it, and it turns off the parking brakes when it has air in it. This is the service brakes air line. It's blue, and when air's in this, it turns on the brakes like when you hit the brake pedal or something. And this is just the electronics wire to power the lights. All of that is out. And now I gotta turn off my truck's brakes, but keep the trailer ones on, and back up a little bit because there's too much tension on the tandem release. Fifth wheel release lever, which allows me to disconnect from the trailer. So I'm gonna quickly go and pull that now. You guys already saw it, you don't need to see it. You saw me try to do it. Motherfucker, I hate it when it doesn't work. Never had it refuse to work after doing that. Come on, reverse. Okay. Huzzah, motherfuckers. Okay, after that, there's just one thing to do. I do this to protect the air suspension. I will deflate the suspension and lower the truck's ride height, because I've lowered the landing gear, disconnected the lines, and pulled the release lever. I lowered the suspension, put the truck in gear, give it a chance to air out. I'm told this protects the suspension. I don't actually know that for sure. It just makes sense that it does. I don't want a transmission problem or a suspension problem while I'm out on the road. So there we go. Well, that is the trailer disconnected. Hooking up to the trailer is basically the reverse, where you back up to the trailer, you mess with the crank handle to make sure it's at the right height so that when you connect, you don't just crash into the trailer or something else, whatever. And then you connect the lines and the wire for the electronics. And then you make sure that you're connected by getting under the trailer and making sure that the jaws that lock around the kingpin thing that keeps the trailer in place is actually locked into place. You just look at that with a flashlight. You do a couple tug tests, make sure the trailer tries to come with you while the parking brakes are still set and everything's still set. Once you've checked all that, you can bring out the landing gear. Then you walk around the trailer and you check the condition of everything, brakes, tires, and all that. And then you're good. So I'm gonna park here. And I'm going to grab my paperwork. All right, I got my new paperwork. Radio's trying to shout at me, as per usual. Okay, first up, perishables. Just gonna sign that prematurely. The only thing I make sure to do prematurely. Keep that out so I can make note of temps. Very nice feeling paper. Pre-trip form for the trailer. The date today, 2/9.
You have 7 hours and 39 minutes of remaining drive time.
2/9/22. The rest can just go back in the folder. The boulder is conflicted. Golly, get back in the folder. Then I go to my messages, so I can put the load number on here, just so it's easier for me to remember at the very least. Okay, and then I update my load on
You have 7 hours and 39 minutes of remaining drive time.
Enter the trailer number. All right, all the info for the load is entered into the thing. Let's go find the trailer. All right, that's the number. A lot of very similar trailer numbers here, but not the ones I'm looking for. There it is. Doop, 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 doop. It's getting hot in here. Stop next to it. All right, I'm gonna connect to the trailer. Okay, pre-trip complete. I'm just gonna make a couple notes on this piece of paper here. It should be golden. Simple trailer brake test is as follows. This is especially easy in this Freightliner. What I do, I turn off the parking brake for the truck. I have the parking brake off for the trailer as well, so air is going to those brakes so that the parking brakes are off. Because I want to test the brakes to get the brake system that turns on when I hit the brake pedal. So what I'm going to do is start moving, not go that fast, and turn on the trailer service brakes with this lever. Easy. Nice and easy. Okay. I don't need to wear that anymore for the next however many hundred miles, several hundred miles. Let's have a look. My first stop is that. Matches up here. Time to put in the address into my Rand McNally GPS. I use it because it is made by the same people that make all those atlases that your teachers and trainers tell you to buy to pre-trip with. And so presumably, because those atlases tell you the restrictions and where you're not allowed to go and where you can go and where the way stations are and stuff. And so far, this thing hasn't led me astray. It's kept me off of areas where commercial trucks can't go. Okay. Going to Olathe, Kansas, or Olathe. I'm sure I've been to this store before. I've been to almost every store on our account. Yep, I've been to this one because when I search for it on Google Maps, what I do is before I head out, I just check and see, how should I approach the store so that the back into the dock is easiest. Because there's usually 2 different entry points at the store that you can get to behind the store. And depending on how much space you have, doing a full U-turn to line up the trailer isn't always possible or convenient. So it's good to just come from a certain direction. It looks like there is lots of space, so it shouldn't matter. Even though if I wanted to, I could come from a different direction. I'm gonna opt out of doing that. All that lines up and matches because I also make sure I can see the same street names on the GPS on my phone and on the GPS for the truck. That verifies that I've entered in everything correctly. I don't want to drive for 330 miles only to find out I'm in the wrong spot, because that would be really dumb and embarrassing, and I'd probably get in trouble for wasting everyone's time. Anyways, put these BOLs in my folder, put them on the dash, and I'm gonna check to see where the nearest stop is because I'll need to grab drinks. And 60 miles, that sounds perfect. All right, let's go. I am about 264 miles away from our first stop. The scheduled arrival time is 7 a.m. It looks like I'm gonna get there at 6, so I'm just going to take the opportunity to use the extra time to A, go to the bathroom, B, get some drinks, and also bring up our almost just below 3/4 of a tank back up to full so that the drive back is nice and smooth and straightforward.
Get the radio you love, coast to coast. Call 844-711.
I hate radio.
Or go to
Radio is the worst thing on this planet. Well, it's maybe not the worst.
Life is
What up, mofos? What up, mofos? Nice shot. I'm at the first store. It's a funky stop. The dock I used to deliver to has been sealed shut. Like, I was here before and I tried parking in that dock, and then I realized the door is not there. The docking clamper ramp isn't there. I'm like, where is it? So I just walked up to it just to see, because I'm like, I'm fairly sure I've been here before. Where there was a dock there. It had been bricked up and painted over. It was like when Harry Potter missed the Hogwarts Express. So now we're going over there, which is going to require me to loop around and see if I can straighten out and make it. Okay, so I'm all lined up. That was pretty straightforward. We are at our first stop in Olathe. Got to make sure I have all the paperwork. I got to do the, it's 6:27, so it'll probably be about 6:35 or so when I'm docked up, or 6:40, because I got to do the paperwork. I got the temps right here. Sweet. Start writing stuff down, make sure things match up. And we should be good. All right, let's back up.
Continuing to drive may invalidate your rest break, which is not complete.
Awesome.
Continuing to drive may invalidate your rest break, which is not complete.
Awesome. I can't see the dock.
I'm so far away, it just my trailer just eclipses it. So I can't tell if I'm lined up until I get really close.
Continuing to drive may invalidate your rest break, which is not complete.
Really? You know, I didn't know that.
Continuing to drive may invalidate your rest break, which is not complete.
Continuing to drive. I'm gonna go and make some deliveries. They want me to change docks. They want me in dock 4, not dock 1. We're gonna see if I can do this magical maneuver.
Continuing to drive may invalidate your rest break, which is not complete.
Awesome.
Continuing to
There we
drive
go.
may invalidate your rest break, which is not complete.
Sure as hell bumped the dock.
Continuing to drive may invalidate your rest break, which is not complete.
F off.
You have 1 hour and 57 minutes of remaining drive time.
Brilliant. Howdy everyone. It's now 7:21. First stop is complete. It's light out. We're gonna head to the next store. I'm getting like feelings of hunger. When I shut down later today, I will finish my salad. But I need to pull out. I got good pull-out game. I only got 4 hours and 57 minutes. I think that's of drive time though, not the 14. I'm going to try and get around this wall, and then I'll get out and close the doors. Maybe I should hit this turn off engine sign.
You have 4 hours and 57 minutes of remaining drive time.
Drive time, so I've still got some of my 14 left. I'm gonna get out, close those doors, and then come back. In fact, I can take you guys with me. I only need to do this, I can do this one-handed. All right, so what you do, you unhook this chain, hold on to the handlebars. It's really not a big problem if it's windy, because you don't want to get hit by a trailer door when it's windy, because that can actually just straight up kill you, or make it impossible for you to do this job ever again, and then make you wish you were dead, because that can hurt. You want to make sure top and bottom hooks are latched in properly. And do the same on this side. Easy peasy. I forgot the seal though. So I thought the people at this store were not happy to see me. For whatever reason, they just seemed kind of grumpy, but no, they were fine. I haven't got much space left on this SD card, so I need to work on that too. Might transfer the footage over to my external hard drive today. So up next is that store number. Where's my folder? Get the BOLs for that out. Put the completed stuff in the back. Staple this at the middle of the top, which is weird. On the last one they did that, but then one of the pages was completely 100 degrees rotated upside down. Checklist for the store. Now I need to put it in the address of the store itself. It's on Iowa Street in Kansas. Actual Kansas, not Kansas City, Missouri. No one wants to be there. No real offense to people from Kansas City, Missouri. My main impression is from just what I see from driving on the highway. So I might be judging a book by its cover, but your cover ain't nice. 27 miles away. Can listen to some music. Have I been here before? I think I have. Hold on, let me just make sure maybe I haven't been here before. I don't really recognize this. 33rd. Any other streets I can identify just to make sure I've got the right one? Oh yeah, no, we're good. It's another superstore. These are usually pretty quick. They should have their loading team by the time I get there around 8. That'll be easy to get into. Just make sure I've got all the paperwork. Put that back up there.
possible.
Lady, I don't need to turn around. What a f***ing moron. There would have been a car in the other lane coming in that direction, and you would have just f***ing killed yourself or injured yourself really badly. And I would have gotten all of that on camera. Do not enter. Well, I don't have a choice. Is that for me or for civilians? I don't know. There's no room to be going the other direction if there's a truck coming. So let's hope there's not a truck coming. Okay, well, the docks are over there. Okay. Looks like they've got a dock right, you might be able to see it, right there on the right. So I'm gonna hope that's the one they want me to use, because it's a lot easier than parking in those docks there. Okay, there's a guy waiting at the docks. I'm supposed to be here at 8:40 according to the info I got on my Qualcomm, but he's ready for me. Okay, awesome. Temps are notated. I already signed the BOLs, so now we'll open the doors and possibly wave awkwardly at the dock worker. All right, nice and easy. Get out the last seal for the day. Got the broken seal. Now we just got to back this up. I want to take it slow. I want to bump into the dock at 2 miles an hour again. I felt that. It's violent. Almost there. I'm not moving. Masterfully done. Yes. Excellent. I'm not sure what time I have to go all the way to the door and walk kind of through the store to get to where they are, but I will just write 8:22 as an estimate. That way I don't have to walk around with a pen, because I hate walking around with pens because I lose them. I've had the same two for like a couple months now, and it's a freaking miracle. Come on, get in the folder. Jesus. Okay, got the final seal. Next stop, the last stop, is 41 minutes away. And I accidentally didn't switch the truck to on-duty unloading. So it only logged that for 12 minutes while it just ate away some of my drive time, which is a bit silly, you might say. However, it's okay. You know what? We're just gonna go through that really narrow road again and hope that no one is coming. Because it says do not enter on the other end. But it doesn't say that on this end. So I assume it's fine, even though it's one lane wide. But if I get stuck, I reckon I could back my way out of it, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna wear my gloves. And I will see you at the next stop. You're not quite in your lane, bro. Just saying, I can't go anywhere, even though I had a green arrow. Well, I'm on the road. All right, we're at the last stop of the first day of the week. And I can turn the GPS off. Last stop of the first day of the week. We've got some angled docks. That should be fun. Don't know which one I need to park in, so we'll find out, I guess, if I park in the wrong one or the right one. I think need to head to another store in Iowa and wait there for a driver to bring me a trailer, I guess. We'll see. I'll let you guys know when I get to that store. All done. Had some berries spill, but you know, all in all, pretty good day. One small spill. Not too bad, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna leave that post strip on top for me to fill out a couple things when I park. Speaking of which, I need to figure out where the hell I'm parking. Alright, well, I'm at a Love's. I think I'm in Osceola, Iowa. Spent a good amount of time in Iowa. And I'm gonna get some food. Might actually get some Subway. It's been a while since I've had Subway. And it's not outrageously unhealthy. I don't know, we'll see. I might just have the salad. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. I might not write tonight because I'm a bit tired, but I might have so much time spare that after I sleep, I can wake up in the morning and do some writing and then go to work. So I'm gonna call my dispatch and see what I gotta do.